Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Yes. Nityanandam, for all participants, am I audible for all of you now? Is this better? Yes? Okay. Yes, thank you so much. So, a little about this healer's initiation. So, understand, all of us understood that this healing energy is there in all of us. There's this one chakra called the Ananda Gandha chakra, which is there in all of us, which is above the navel center, below the heart center, the middle. It's called the Ananda Gandha chakra. This chakra literally means the fragrance of bliss. This is the point where all other chakras is connected to. The center of all chakras is this Ananda Gandha chakra. So understand, Swamiji says, the source of Ananda Gandha is a source of spiritual consciousness, spiritual superconscious healing, which is the ultimate science towards enlightenment. The science of Ananda Gandha is delivered to planet Earth only when incarnation lands on planet Earth, as it is transmitted from pure silence. See, not just physical healing, mental healing also is possible just through this healing. And Swamiji says, the healing also happens, and because of that, your very DNA itself changes structure. Understand? Once you get initiated from Swamiji into the sign, your very DNA, understand, the DNA which is there in the cellular level, right? The DNA gets restructured. So, understand? Yes, definitely, Aya. If you are ready to strictly follow the lifestyle, then you can definitely get the level 2. That I'll be telling you shortly. We just need to understand this thing, okay? So understand, in all of us, there are 3 main energy channels. Actually, Swamiji says that we have around 40 74,000 energy centers in ourselves. 74,000. Okay. Out of which 3 energy channels are the main part. These are called nadis. These energy channels are called nadis. The right side is called the Ida nadi. The left side is called the Ida nadi. The right side is called the Pingala nadi, and the middle is called the Sushumna nadi, which runs along through the spinal cord. And understand, Swamiji says they similarly correspond to the central nervous system which is there in all of us. Since these nadis, they do not travel in a straight way, they travel in a curved path. They cross each other at several times. The intersection of all these 3 energy channels together, that meeting point, the intersection point, that point is called an energy center, which is called a chakra. So chakras are subtle energy powerhouses which are responsible for spinning, which is responsible for the flowing of the life energy, prana, throughout the whole system. They also act as batteries to store the energy, they store the healing energy within yourself and the energy, give the respective energy to the location, to the surrounding body organs it's associated with. Like, for example, the heart chakra, the heart center, it's responsible to give energy to your heart and your lungs. Like each of the 7 chakras are actually connected to each one organ in all of us, which is responsible to supply energy for those parts. So there's 2 levels of initiation. Swamiji says is level 1 is healing yourself, which is self-healing. Level 2 is healing yourself and others. And if you want to be initiated into level 2 of the spiritual healing, there's a certain lifestyle changes required, which actually is going to be expanded right in few minutes. So let us understand what is this healing science. Nityananda spiritual healing is healing through the cosmic energy. As the cosmic energy has intelligence, it's different from energy as we know, as in the various forms of energy, such as the kinetic energy, the electric energy, so and so. But this energy is different because it is the cosmic energy. And in Nityananda spiritual healing, you are initiated by Swamiji to become a channel to receive the same energy into you and give it for the person, give it for the receiver who's receiving the healing. Basically, your initiative become a channel for that energy to flow through you and give the healing for the healer. Give for the participant who's receiving the healing. So, who can receive this energy? Swamiji says a person with an open heart and mind can receive this energy. And a person who can give this energy, only the one who realizes that he is the energy, where he has gone beyond the body and mind. And he understands that he is the energy, is qualified to give this energy to others, initiate others into the science. So, Swamiji says, now when it passes through or overflows from the healer, the recipient also receives it. Meaning the person who is receiving the healing from you, he receives it. You are just a channel for the energy to flow. Due to which a lots of benefits starts happening. Stress is removed. Since that floods your whole body and mind, stress is removed easily. And the healer who's giving the healing, the healer who's healing the other person also gets a lots of benefit. Because the extra energy is there in you. So because of it, all the stress, diseases which you are experiencing also gets healed and cured. Swamiji says, see, the healer who's giving this energy, if they're going through something, it brings the rich vibrancy back to life. That is why Swamiji says healing and results in permanent effects. Because it brings you back to your source, your bliss layer, the bliss energy which is there in all of us. Okay. So, This energy regenerates the whole being, and whenever there is balance, by its very intelligence, the imbalances is corrected, and diseases are cured, and diseases are not existing anymore. The person who's transformed by the healing energy experiences health, energy, and enthusiasm in his life. So once Swamiji asked, understand Swamiji says, compassion, when expresses as responsibility, it becomes an energy. So once a disciple asked Swamiji, saying, Swamiji, how is it there's so much energy in you? But where is in this amount of energy? Swamiji says it's simple. I feel compassion for the other person's suffering, for others' suffering. That takes the shape of responsibility in me, and it expresses as an energy. That's it. So understand? Compassion for others' suffering turns as responsibility into you and expresses as an energy to the other person. So understand, Swamiji shares his first healing experience, where Swamiji says that, Swamiji, in Swamiji's own words, I left home at the age of 17 and spent several years wandering the length and breadth of India. During my wandering days, once I was returning from Tapovan, one of regions in Himalayas, in an army truck. In those trucks, there will be no seats. It will be wooden planks tied with bolts and nuts. Suddenly, the truck went over a big bump, and Swamiji flew up and fell on the wooden plank. And Swamiji's backbone hit the bolt, and his backbone cracked. Swamiji's backbone cracked. And when the doctors took an X-ray, the doctor said that it will take 30 days of rest for it to cure. And understand, Swamiji is a sannyasi. It's a rule for sannyasi not to be in a place for more than 3 days. Especially when they're going for wandering, they should not be in a place for more than 3 days. So Swamiji is like, no, it's impossible for me. I have to leave. See, immediately what Swamiji did not care what the doctor said. He immediately took his hand and placed it on the infected area and placed it at the backbone. And that's it. The spinal cord got healed. Swamiji's backbone got healed. That is when Swamiji realized the power of healing that our body has within itself. Understand? This healing energy is there in all of us. It is just that we are not realizing it. It's just that we're not realizing its potential towards ourselves. That is why we always suppress ourselves with lots of toxins, chemicals, medicines, supplements within ourselves. But if you allow this healing energy to express itself through you, permanent transformation, permanent changes starts happening in your life. So one more experience, Swamiji says that after enlightenment, I was in a place called in Tamil Nadu, which houses the Jiva Samadhi, a living energy field of a great enlightened master named Sadashiva Brahmendra. One of Swamiji's teachers at the Polytechnic College, where Swamiji studied, came to Swamiji. And she told Swamiji that she has heard about Swamiji's healing powers and asked Swamiji, saying, why don't you initiate us also into a healing system? At that moment, Swamiji was sitting close to the living energy field, and Swamiji could feel the Sadashiva Brahmendra, the master's presence very clearly. Swamiji, very strongly, Swamiji was able to feel it. Suddenly, Swamiji heard the sound. Swamiji turned and saw the master, Sadashiva Brahmendra, was standing there. And was standing in front of Swamiji, and he gave a tuft of grass, which is called darba grass in Sanskrit. Darba, it's actually a type of grass. If you want, you can actually Google it up. It's called darba grass. Darba, darba grass. So, he gave this darba grass, this tuft of darba grass to Swamiji and told, give it to your teacher and tell her to start healing with it. Just the thought Swamiji had how entered in Swamiji's space, immediately the formula for transferring this energy came to Swamiji. Swamiji used his divine knowledge to transfer this energy to others, the divine experience. And Swamiji initiated his teacher as the first Nityananda spiritual healer ever in the history. So understand, Swamiji says, those of you, yes, those of you who are ready to become healers. Swamiji says, healers my hand. Healers are Swamiji's own hand. Swamiji say that I say that healers are my hand. When I say, I don't think I'm talking about the 6 feet Swamiji, the 6-foot body Nityananda. But I'm just talking about the cosmic energy Nityananda. Because when Swamiji says the same energy that is flowing in Swamiji is flowing through you, it is not an assurance, but it is a promise that that energy has to come through you. That's why Swamiji says, healer are my own hands. So, as a lifestyle of a healer, if you're healing yourself, there is no restrictions. But if you want to take the level 2, healing others, you have to say no to drinking, smoking, and eating non-vegetarian food. Yes. Generally, I request you to sit up straight there so that you can understand more. You'll grasp more faster. Yes. Thank you. So Swamiji says, when you meditate, then that's great. When you meditate and practice healing, you'll have a beautiful and continuous energy flow within yourself. In that high level of energy, if you drink, see, drinking or alcohol, all these things are lower energy. Okay. So Swamiji says, if you're initiating a higher energy and you're doing activities of lower energy, both of these energies clashes with each other, which creates a negative side effect in your body. So understand, Swamiji says, this healing energy, this healing initiation which you are taking is a commitment for yourself. It is not a commitment given to your guru or given to your friend, given to your acharya. No. It is a commitment for yourself. So understand? Swamiji says, do not suppress yourself. Do not fight with yourself. You know it is good for you. Out of that understanding, take this initiation. So understand, you know that drinking, smoking, and eating alcohol is a bad thing. It will actually oppose the beautiful energy flow that you get during the healing. So understand, all discipline should happen with the understanding. Now should be practiced as a rule, but everything should be done out of your understanding and internalizing these guidelines. So all the participants, those of you who are taking this initiation, you are taking this initiation out of your internalization and your understanding that you want to experience it. It is not out of compulsion or force. Taking this initiation. Yes? Okay. So understand, Swamiji. So these are the few guidelines you should be doing. So once you get initiated as a healer, especially if you're initiated as getting initiated to level 2, where you're healing yourself and healing others, you will, number 1, you will never refuse healing service or anyone or anything need of healing. It can be people, it can be animals, it can be plants, or it can even be inanimate objects. Inanimate objects also. Okay? If any of these 4 categories, yes, mineral also. If any of these categories, understand, if they need healing, you should never refuse the healing, irrespective of what you're going through. Unless you're going to some serious health condition, then you should stop doing the healing. But if you're completely fine and healthy, then you should not refuse any healing services being asked. Any personal conflict or difference in ideology with a person should not come in the way of you providing this healing service to the other person. So basically, your personal agenda, your personal intervention should not come in the way when you're giving this healing to the other person. As very beautifully in the Ishavasya Upanishad, one of the source scriptures of Hinduism, says, Ishavasya Midagum Sarvam. All that exists is energy. See, there's no nothing like animate or inanimate. So what you refer as inanimate object, it just have lower energy. That's it. It's not, they do not contain energy, they just have lower energy. So understand, any personal conflict or difference in ideology with a person should not come in the way of you providing this healing service to the other person. You may refuse this service to anyone or anything only when your personal life is in danger. Only when your personal life is in danger, only when your personal life is in danger, you may even refuse this healing service to others. Okay, you have asked. Not eat inanimate objects, Ayya. You should not refuse. Okay, lower energy clashes with higher energy. See, this does not affect it because Swamiji says the objects also have consciousness, just that they're in lower realm, that's it. And once you're in oneness with it, it will listen to you, that's it. So understand, Swamiji says this Nitya spiritual healing, which all of you are going to be initiated to as, yes, good conductor of healing energy. The Nityananda spiritual healing prayer should always be offered as free of charge, free of service. Never charge any fee or accept any kind of favors. Is everyone understanding this? You should not any fee or should not do any sort of payment for the spiritual healing process, for the Nitya spiritual healing service which you are giving. It should be done out of pure love, compassion, and free for the whole humanity. Yes, you can give healing to your laptop also, it's not working well. If you want to offer any kind of donation for the healing services offered, you can always direct them to Kailasa's official website, which is kailasa.org, or you can always suggest them to offer at the nearest Kailasa available in your locality. Like for example, if you're in Australia and you're healing someone in Australia, then you can guide them. Out of that gratitude you want to offer something to, you should not accept it. You should guide them to the Australia temple and tell them to offer